Hello everyone. How are you? I pray that you have had an absolutely fabulous kind of day. My name is Nichelle Womack and I am your life transition strategist. I help you start, market, and grow the CEO of you. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. I am your life transition strategist, and I help you start, market, and grow the CEO of you. Whatever you are transitioning to or through, hello, I can help you get there. If you are seeking to change your life, good evening, how are you? And develop the CEO of you, I can help you do it. Yes. What's going on, everyone? Where are you from? Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. It's almost the weekend. I know you're happy because you've had a fabulous week, right? Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your evening to be with me. Virginia, welcome. That is an absolutely fabulous place. I've been to Norfolk and loved it. Richmond, I was in Richmond as well. So it is a beautiful place. That red dirt down there, I think that's what it was. It was either in Texas or Virginia that I experienced red dirt. Yes, Norfolk, I've been there too, to Norfolk State. Yes, because I am a graduate of an HBCU, Georgia. Welcome. How are you? A graduate of an HBCU, so I used to travel around to all the HBCUs all the time, and Norfolk State was on my list. Yes. Thank you all for taking time out of your evening to spend with me. My name is Nichelle Womack, and I am your life transition strategist. I help you start, market, and grow the CEO of you. Whatever you are transitioning to or through in your journey to success, I can help you get there. Yes, welcome. Thank you so much for sharing. I greatly appreciate you guys. Today, we are going to be discussing living an exceptional life as the CEO of you. Now, I truly believe that living an exceptional life is a blessing. I truly do. It is a blessing. And the reason why it isn't a blessing, because look around you. A lot of people are deterred by a lot of things, and they don't necessarily may not think that they're living an exceptional life. You don't even have to be rich or wealthy to live an exceptional life, because an exceptional life is what you define it as. It's what you define it as. If you are the CEO of you, Chief Executive Officer, you define what is exceptional to you. That's the blessing. That's the joy of being a CEO. Yes, it is. And I've shared many times, because in my purpose, what I try to help you do is find your purpose. And we all have a purpose in this world. Unfortunately, some of the gifts that we have stored deep down inside of us, a lot of us have not opened them up yet. And so what I do with my clients is the first thing that I do, and I ask them, what is it that you hope to achieve in your life? What is it? Some people don't even know. Some people have gone to school for 4 years, to college for 4 years, and they still don't know what they want to do. I'm going to give you a little secret. I did not know what I wanted to do until probably about maybe 15 years ago. And I knew what I wanted to do, but really know what I wanted to do until about 15 years ago. When I said enough is enough, I can't take it anymore. And it was at that point that it was a breaking point for me, that first of all, I clarified something that I knew a long time ago, that I was unemployable. And what does unemployable mean? Unemployable basically means that you do not want to be held captive in a situation, a circumstance, or a surrounding. And it doesn't mean that you don't necessarily, some people would classify it as not having a job, but working for yourself. But again, remember, if you're the CEO of you, Chief Executive Officer, yes, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. If you're the CEO of yourself, you can define and clarify where you go in your life. No one has a string to pull you back in. Only you can do that. And so when I work with my clients, we start by saying, what is it that you want to achieve in life? And let me just start by resetting again. I see a couple of people have come back into the room. Again, I am Nichelle Womack, and I am your life transition strategist. And I always like to mention that because we're all transitioning to or through something in our lives. Whether you've been laid off and you're looking for a new direction in your life, or if you are going through a business situation where the business may not have flourished as much as you thought. Aloha, how are you, Angelica? Thank you for taking time out of your day. And so transition happens every day to us. Yes, it does. It happens every day to us. And sometimes we don't even know it, that we're transitioning. And, you know, transition happens in life. It happens in relationships. It happens in business, career, education. We're always transitioning daily. And if you're not transitioning, then we have a problem. Or at least you may be satisfied. But in reality, if you're not transitioning in your life, then you are stagnating in your life. You are stagnating. And so the goal of life for most, at least if you have that CEO mindset, is to continue to progress and to continue to get better. And that's where transition comes in. You know, we have to recognize when we're tired of doing the same thing over and over again. You may be tired on that job. You may be looking for a new opportunity to get promoted. You may be looking for opportunities to get additional income in your life because you're tired of just living paycheck to paycheck. You may be transitioning in your spirituality. You need to identify with who you are and whose you are. And so all of those things are equivalent, excuse me, I can't speak today, are equivalent to transitioning. So let's talk about living an exceptional life as the CEO of you. This is live streaming, so nothing is perfect and no one is. And you will find that you will stumble. Yes, you will stumble. Hey, how you doing, Regina? You will stumble. Things will happen. It's not how you fall. It's how you get up and rise to the next level. Remember that. You're going to fall. You're going to fail. But how you get up and rise to the next level is what takes you there. Not the falling. It's rising. You're going to fall all the time, but just rise. So, number one, an exceptional life. Yes, falling is beautiful. I definitely agree, because you know what? You get all those battle wounds and those scars. And, you know, sometimes, you don't want to fall back in that same situation again. But if you continue to progress and get better at what it is that you know you failed in, and you have a learning experience and a teachable experience. And see, I remain teachable and coachable. That's one good thing of a CEO as well. The CEO mindset. You can't go into situations and things and think you know everything. I've been in business over 20 years, and I've said this plenty of times, and I'm still learning every day. Not only how to be a better business owner, but to be better at me, Nichelle, working to be better at me, be a better mother, be a better wife, be a better business owner, be a better communicator, be a better friend, be a better child of God, everything. I'm working every day to be a better Nichelle, and that's part of being the CEO of you. And so CEO mindset, the first thing they always recognize is because this is my life. And the only explanation you need is that this is my life. And when you are comfortable, competent, and aware of this statement, you're not trying to please everybody else. CEOs don't need to please everybody else, because guess what? They make the decisions. You're being the best me. That's all you can do. And that's all we will ever be. Be the best you. Work at being better at you than trying to be like somebody else. Yes, we all have so many wonderful characteristics. Hey, Brazil, so many wonderful characteristics that we have yet to explore in our life and share with other people. I mean, it's just really amazing to me when someone says that they did not know they knew how to do it because it had never been brought out of them. And they were afraid to do it. But you gotta let that fear go. Your brain is untapped. Do you know that your brain holds just, if not more, information than a computer? I mean, you know how much computers can retain. Your brain can do the same thing. Now, I do believe in overload. I do believe in overload because I'm working on a PhD, and I must tell you, I'm in overload right now. Today, I spend majority of my day, in the library working on my dissertation. And I am in overload at this particular time, but I had to get on here and see you guys. You know I had to do that. Yeah, so it's a transition. I'm transitioning from one stage to the next, and you got to be prepared. Hello, how are you? You got to be prepared for that next transition. And so I stay prepared, and I suggest that you do too, because you never know when opportunity is going to present itself, and it's available for you to grasp and take it. Yes, a perfect time to transition. It is always a perfect time to transition, because you know what? When you are in that position to transition, that's a blessing. That means good things are coming your way, because even in transition, it may not be the best point right there. It may not be the best point in your life. It could be a difficult transition, but that transition could be teachable. You'll learn something in that transition. All right. Amen. So CEOs, because this is my life, and that's the only explanation you need. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I have lived on that my whole life. Now, I must say I've fallen short sometimes. I've been unprepared. But next time I said, look, I can't do that no more, because I embarrassed me. And you know, that's the last thing that we want to do, is embarrass ourselves. We don't care about embarrassing nobody else, but we don't want to embarrass ourselves. Yeah, so we got to make certain that we stay on point, as my friend Mama Louise always says, on point. You got to stay on point in your life and whatever decisions and things that you're going through. So the first thing that a CEO that's living an exceptional life, they have balance. Yes, you love me some. Yes, I love her too. That's my girl. So you got to have balance. Balance is so key. And I'm going to tell you what, if you're not on balance, you're going to fall off. That's seesaw. You're going to fall off, because it's easy to fall off. How do you fall off? Becoming distracted. That's how you fall off. So balance is everything, because it levels you up and it levels you down. Yes, balance. And synergy is in the lifestyle of that CEO. Yes, we've got it. That's synergy. And so knowing what you want out of life gives you that balance. When you don't know what it is you want to do in the world, you're kind of off track. You start doing everything just to try to find out what is it for you. And so if you don't have balance, you become confused. And we know confusion is not of God. He does not like us to be confused. That's why he wants us to develop our crafts and our skills so that we can be better, so we can be better for others. Not only for ourselves, but others as well. You guys hear me? Because I know Periscope has been blocking and knocking and all that kind of stuff. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure you guys heard me, okay? So that I didn't have to reset here a little bit. And so get that balance. That's the first thing. Because guess what? When you are balanced, again, you know what direction you don't want to go to. You know what you don't want to go through. And you're looking for any kind of way to help give you that balance. And balance creates good health habits. Because when you're balanced, you have less stress as well. Less stress. And I know in this journey that I'm going through in getting this PhD, I have found that I have not been balanced in some things. And the things that are most important to you, you have to definitely be balanced in that. And that's your family, your connection with spirituality. You have to be balanced in your mindset, because you will lose your mind if you're not balanced. And so it's so key and important that you find in your life things that give you balance. Your significant other, your children, your career. Some people's career give them balance. Going to get a massage, getting your hair done, nails done, whatever it takes to give you balance and a peace of mind. Work on that. Living an exceptional life as a CEO of you. The next thing that an exceptional life of a CEO, they have happiness. Hello, how are you? They have happiness. Now, you don't have to guess too long, because some people just exude happiness in their life. You don't see negativity. You don't see sadness or anything. They always have a smile on their face. Always. Living an exceptional life as a CEO. They don't compromise their happiness. When people start to negate and compromise their happiness, you see that they're not balanced. Because if you are balanced, that happiness will come and you are in control of it. Nobody else can dictate whether or not you're going to be happy, because why? You got that CEO mindset, and you know that you are in control of your happiness. Nobody else is in control of your happiness. And once you realize that, you can make certain that you spearhead your happiness. They find joy in the little things. Hello. They find joy in the little things. You know, some people just get joy out of doing nothing. And I mean relaxing. You know, some people don't have to always be doing something. Some people find joy in helping other people. Some people find joy in being in the presence of other people that are doing great. Whatever it is that gives you happiness, know that no one can give it to you. Only you can give yourself happiness. And if you choose to walk around every day and be unhappy, that's your choice. That's your choice, no one else's. And so be mindful that CEO, yes, joy from seeing others being happy. Yes, I mean, that is so key. You know that you are living a CEO life when you can see other people excelling and you continue to motivate them. You continue to push them up and encourage them. Why? Because you're the CEO of you. There's no jealousy in your heart at all because you're in control of your happiness and you are balanced. So you see other people that are exceeding in their life. You know, they might have started at the bottom and found themselves up at the top, and you continue to push them up and accelerate them. That is a CEO mentality. CEOs don't hate. They don't have time to hate. They don't have time to hate on other people. Why? Because they are busy working to build themselves up. All right, happiness. Create joy wherever they go. CEOs create joy wherever they go because they want to make certain that they leave a legacy. They want to make certain that they leave that CEO legacy for others to follow through. And that includes that balance. That includes having the happiness that lies within them. And they know that it is up to them to create these things. CEOs create. Remember, CEOs, Chief Executive Officers, create. The third thing, living an exceptional life as the CEO of you, is love. CEOs love everyone and vice versa. Everybody loves a CEO person mindset because they know that positivity comes most of the time with that CEO. If you're living the right type of CEO life, they love everyone and vice versa. They look for ways to give more love. They look for ways. You know, if they see someone that's hurting, you know, what can I do to make you feel better? The CEO mindset. You know, and some people, when I keep saying the CEO, they may think I'm talking about a corporation and all that kind of stuff. No, you are a corporation if you're the CEO of you. And you direct that corporation and lead and guide it in the way that you see fit. And so if it's going to be a negative CEO, people will see that because there are negative CEO mindsets out there that just work people like dogs and treat people like dogs. But the good CEOs, those are the ones that last a long time and they continue to progress in life. The fourth thing that living an exceptional life as a CEO of you, they have financial fulfillment. They have financial fulfillment. Money is not an issue. They don't worry about money. Why? Because they create it. They find venues. They find opportunities to help them create money. They use it as a tool and a vehicle to help others as well as help themselves. And they are consistently increasing their financial life. The CEO of you. Yes, being the CEO of you, it entails everything. Your finances, your relationships, your career, all of that is entailed in being the CEO of you, Chief Executive Officer. And so the next one, the last thing, and there's plenty more, I'm just giving you a little nuggets here, but spiritual connection. The CEO mindset, this person is spiritually connected to a foundation, not religion, a spiritual connection to a foundation that continues to uplift them, that holds them when they feel weak, that gives them that divine power to go out there and be the best CEO of them. A spiritual connection. And that spiritual connection enables them to be tied to other things as well. And so being the CEO of you is a continuous progression of getting better, doing things differently, because you're not the same when you're a CEO. You do things differently. You evaluate things differently. You view things differently. You change things differently. You don't complain. You change things that are around you. Sometimes it's yourself. You got to change yourself. And so, bottom line, Dr. Maya Angelou, she has a great quote that I have found. I've actually posted it above my office wall here, and I put it in my books on a regular basis because I try to read it. And her statement is, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. How you live your life is really determined upon you. If you want to walk around and be depressed, join the crowd because it's a whole bunch of crabs in that barrel. Yes, hello. It's a whole bunch of crabs in that barrel. But if you want to live an exceptional life and live above means of ideas of other people, and you want to go to that next level, you gotta start thinking like a CEO. I mean, there's nothing else to do but think like a CEO if you want to take your life to the next level. And one thing that I always keep my mind of is that, everybody is not going to be in your corner. What you have to do is recognize those people that are seasonal in your life. And as a CEO, you're going to make friends, you're going to lose friends. People are just going to be around because they want something from you. And, I'm not saying to diss those people because I don't believe in that. I believe if you want to stay around, fine, I appreciate you. However, you got to be cognitive of those people who are only there for a season, because growing in you and in the things that you want to do, a lot of people will fall off, and you got to be prepared for that. Being a CEO sometimes is lonely. It's lonely. And why? Because you are consistently progressing, you are consistently improving, you are consistently doing things that other people are not doing. And so they're going to think you're weird. They're going to think you are trying to be funny. I had that especially when I decided to go get my PhD. I had people say, oh, you think you all that? You from the hood and you want to go get a doctorate degree? Yes, I'm not the first one from the hood to get a doctorate degree. But people see that you are trying to change your life and they will try to hold you back. Yes, it is advisable to give handouts to family before when business. I don't really understand that, but handouts is always good. Yeah, you give handouts when you're doing presentations and things, but we're on Periscope right now, so take notes. Yes, but so it is. You gotta make certain that you are ready to go for the ride, because when you're on that ride, it's going to get bumpy. You're going to have distractions. You're going to have a lot of negativity that surrounds you. And these 5 things here that I gave you will hopefully give you stamina. And it will give you that stamina to know that I say this all the time because this is what I live through. I live on these words. I stand firm on them. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in this world. And I stand firm on those words because those words have carried me further than the words of man. Because I believe it. I receive it. And it has happened for me. So why can't it happen for you? I truly believe that. So whatever it is that you want in life to help you get to the next level, attach yourself with that idea. And once you attach yourself with that idea, start living that idea. Start believing in it. Start manifesting in it. And then you will see that you are creating the CEO of you. And you will be able to determine when you are not going to tolerate anything else. My name is Nichelle Womack, and I am your life transition strategist. I help you start, market, and grow the CEO of you. Whatever you are transitioning to or through in your journey to success, because life is a journey. Where you started from, you shouldn't be still there right now. You shouldn't be still where you were 5 years ago right now. Yes, thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Wherever you're transitioning to or through in your journey, I can help you get there. You can reach me at NichelleWomack.com, or you can also excel with me at toexcelwithnichelle.com. There's no turning back. Looking forward to all the opportunity that is bestowed in front of you. Abundant living at its highest. The CEO of you, Chief Executive Officer. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Replay viewers, I greatly appreciate you as well. And I also appreciate each and every one of you that has tapped that screen to give me some love, because love makes the world go round. Remember, that's one of the CEO. Exceptional life. Love. CEOs give love, and they just love giving love. I pray that you've had an absolutely fabulous day. I pray that you have an absolutely fabulous evening as well. Wherever you are in the world, know that you are possible, and that because of you, the world will change, because you are working on being a better you, the CEO of you. Thanks for your time, and I'll talk with you all very, very soon. God bless you. Bye-bye.